want to remind you of a few things. Please, no flash photography during the show. If you could just turn your phones off, that'd be great. You don't need a phone for like 45 minutes, right? It's a short show. Notice where all the exits are in case there's an emergency, which there won't be. Also, if you could please refrain from leaving the theater during the performance. Again, it's a pretty short show, so let's see, what else? The actors will remain in their costumes and meet you in the lobby after the show, so if you want to take a picture with them, at that point, that would be great. I do want to tell you a little bit about the show because it's kind of a strange play. This is a style called Theater of the Absurd, or Absurdism, which was popular in the mid-20th century in Europe. And like most things that are popular in Europe in theater, they make their way to America later. And so we have an American version of absurdism here. And the absurdists find that the universe tends to be chaotic and without point, and so they tend to make fun of that. Most absurd plays are comedies meant to be funny. And so in this play, our main character in his nightmare wakes up to find himself in not just one play that he knows nothing about, but he actually ends up in 4 different plays and has no idea what's going on. And so that would be a nightmare for most of us. But he does a good job, Troopers 3. And it's just a great show, lots of fun. We've had a lot of fun putting it together. Hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for coming to the show tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how I've gotten in here.
Thank goodness you're here. I've been calling you.
Pardon?
And all things happened. Eddie's been in the car accident and had to go on.
Good heavens, how awful. Who's Eddie?
Eddie? As in Edwin? Yeah, you have to go on.
Go on for him.
Well, you can't go on. He's been in the car.
Yes, I understood that part. What do you mean, go on for him?
George, you played the part. Now, I know you haven't rehearsed it exactly, but presumably you know your lines and you certainly seem to know.
I don't understand. Do I know you?
George, we really don't have time for this kind of stuff. Half hour.
My name isn't George. It's, well, I don't really know what it is. But it's not George.
My God, did you hear about Eddie?
Yeah, I did.
That's just too awful. Now, good luck tonight, George, darling. We're all counting on you. Of course, you are big, young for the part, and you are a lot shorter than Edwin. So we'll put all fine stuff up for your head on the ceiling. Oh, and don't forget when I call 3 times that you're cute unzip the back of my dress, and then I'll slap you. Change it from last night.
Wait, please. What play are we on?
Coward.
Pardon?
Coward. It's coward. No coward. George, don't do that. For a second, I thought you were serious. Break your leg, darling.
Wait, please. Coward. Maybe it's Private Lives. At least I've seen that one before. I don't really recall rehearsing it exactly. And am I an actor? I thought I was an accountant. And why does everyone keep calling me George?
Hello, Stanley. I heard about Edwin. Good luck tonight. We're all counting on you.
What play are we doing?
Very funny, Stanley.
No, really, I've forgotten.
Checkmate.
Checkmate?
By Samuel Beckett, you know, in the garbage cans. You always play these jokes, Stanley. Just don't do it on stage. Good luck tonight. I mean, break a leg. Did you hear? Edwin broke both legs.
I've never heard of checkmate before.
George, chop chop, get in the costume. We have 15 minutes. 15 minutes, everyone. The call is 15 minutes.
Good God, Almighty. Hi, Eddie. What? You're not Eddie. Who are you?
You've never seen me before?
Who the devil are you?
I don't really know. George, I think. Maybe Stanley. But probably George. I think I'm an accountant.
Look, no one's allowed backstage before the performance, so you'll have to leave, or be forced to report you to the stage manager.
Oh, she knows I'm here already.
Oh well, if Meg knows you're here, I guess it's all right, I suppose. I'm late enough already.
10 minutes, everybody. The call is 10 minutes.
I better just go home.
George, stop that. The dressing room will change. Really, you keep this up, I'm gonna bring you up on charges.
But where's the dressing room?
George, you're not amazing. It's that way. Give me those. I'm so sorry.
Please don't soak them.
Don't tell me my job. Now go get changed. The call's 5 minutes. 5 minutes, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? At this evening's performance, the role of Elliot, normally played by Edwin Booth, will be played by George Spelman. The role of Amanda, normally played by Sarah Bernhardt, will be played by Sarah Siddons. The role of Kitty the barmaid will be played by Mrs. Patrick Campbell, and Dr. Crippen will play himself. The management wishes to remind the audience that the taking of photographs is strictly forbidden by law and is dangerous as it may disorient the actor. Thank you.
Extraordinary how poetry music is.
What?
Extraordinary how poetry music is.
Yes, that's true. Am I supposed to be Hamlet?
Whose yacht do you think that is over there?
Where?
The Duke of Westminster, I expect. It always is.
Perhaps. So, to be or not to be? I don't know anymore of that.
Elliot, please, we're on our honeymoons.
Are we?
Yes, me with Victor and you with Sybil.
Ah,
Tell me about Sybil.
I've never met her.
You're married to Sybil. Tell me about her.
There's nothing much to say really. She's sort of nondescript, I'd say.
I bet you were going to say she looks like Lady Bundle and several chins and one blue eye and one brown eye and a third eye in the center of her forehead. Weren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Victor's like that too. Bet you're going to tell me how you traveled around the world.
Yes, I was. I traveled around the world.
How was it?
The world?
Yes, you traveled around the world. Tell me about it.
Oh, it was very nice.
I always feared the Taj Mahal looked like this in the box. Did it?
No, not really.
I always feared the Taj Mahal looked like a biscuit box. Did it?
I guess so.
I always feared the Taj Mahal looked like a biscuit box. Biscuit box. Did it? Did it? Did it?
I wonder whose yacht that is.
Did it? Did it? Did it? Did it? Did it?
My, his balcony looks a little dusty. I know this one.
Not only did the Taj Mahal look like a biscuit box, but women should be struck regularly like gongs.
Extraordinary how potent cheap music is.
Yes, quite extraordinary.
How was China?
China?
Traveled around the world. How was China?
I liked it, but I felt homesick.
How was China?
Lots of rice. The women bind their feet.
How was China?
I hated it. I missed you.
How was China?
I hated it. I missed Sybil.
How was China?
I miss the maid. Oh, maid!
How was China?
Oh, won't you wait a moment, please? Oh, maid! There you are. You missed the spot over here.
How was China?
Very large, China.
And
Very small, Japan.
Japan? And Ireland?
Very green.
And Iceland?
Very white.
And Italy?
Very Neapolitan.
And Copenhagen?
Very cosmopolitan.
And Florida?
Very condominium.
And Front Amboy?
Very mobile home. I don't know.
And Sybil?
What?
Do you love Sybil?
Who's Sybil?
Your new wife, who you married after you and I got our divorce?
Oh, were we married? I'd forgotten that part.
Oh, Elliot, I'm sorry. We were wrong to have left each other. Kiss me.
Oh, how ghastly.
Oh dear, this must be Sybil.
Oh, how ghastly. What shall we do?
We must all speak in very low voices and attempt to be civilized.
Is this Amanda? Oh, Elliot, I think she's simply obnoxious.
How very rude.
Oh, Elliot, how could you treat me like this?
Hello, Sybil.
Well, since you asked, I'm rather upset. I was inside writing a letter to your mother when I wanted to know I was full of apothecary.
Apothecary.
Thank you.
Don't scribble, Sybil.
Did my eyes deceive me, or were you kissing my husband a moment ago?
We must all speak in very low voices and attempt to be civilized.
I was speaking in a low voice.
Yes, but I can still hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Did my eyes deceive me or were you kissing my husband a moment ago? We must all speak in very low voices. I can hear bloody words she's saying. The woman's a nincompoop. Say something, Elliot.
I couldn't hear her either.
Elliot, you must choose between two of us immediately. Do you love this creature, or do you love me?
I wonder where the maid is.
You cannot have a lasting relationship with a maid. Choose between two of us.
I choose. Oh God, I don't know my lines. I don't know how I've gotten here. I wish I weren't here. I wish I had joined the monastery like I almost did after high school. I almost joined, but then I didn't.
Elliot, come now. Your malaria's acting up again and you're ranting. Who do you choose, me or that baggage over there?
You're the baggage, not I. Yes, Elliot, who do you choose?
choose. I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Amanda.
I choose Amanda. I think that's what he does in the play.
Well, I can accept defeat gracefully. And I don't think I'll send this letter to your mother. She has a loud voice and overbearing manner, and I don't like her taste in tea china. I hope, Elliot, when you find me hanging from the hotel lobby chandelier with my eyes bulged out and my tongue hanging out, you'll be very, very sorry. Goodbye.
What a dreadful sport she is.
Poor Sybil, she's gonna hang herself.
So, some women should be hung regularly like tapestries. Who cares? Whose yacht do you think that is over there?
The Duke of Westminster, I expect.
How dare you mention that time in Mozambique? Oh, darling, I'm sorry. I love you madly.
I've inhaled your cigarette ash.
There, we're not mad anymore, are we? Oh, Elliot, wait for me here, and I'll pack my things and we'll run away together before Victor gets back. Oh, isn't it extraordinary how potent music can be?
Hail to your lordship.
Oh, hello, you must be Victor.
The same, my lord, and your poor servant Pepper.
This doesn't sound like no coward.
A truant disposition good, my lord.
You're not Victor, are you?
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
Oh, and how was it?
It followed hard upon.
Hard upon, yes, I see. Oh, good, the maid. Horatio, the funeral fate meets at Holy Furnish Court the marriage tables. What does that mean? She's gone already.
My lord, I think I saw him yesterday.
You did? Who?
My lord, the king, your father.
The king, my father.
Seizing your admiration for a while with that tenth ear tail, while I relate the marvel of these two gentlemen, his story to you.
Ah, I see. I'm Hamlet now, right?
2 nights together stood these two gentlemen, Marcellus and Bernardo, on their watch. In that wasted middle of the night, then thus encountered a figure like your father, armed at point exactly, cap a pay, appears before them with solemn march. Though slow and stately by them, thrice he walked by their oppressed and fierce surprised eyes, while they distilled almost to jelly with the act of fear. Stand dumb and speak not to him, but to me. In dreadful secrecy and part they did, and I within the third night kept the watch, whereas we had encountered, both in time, form a theme, each word made true and good. The apparition comes, I knew your father, these hands are not more like.
Oh, my turn? Oh, what a strange and wondrous tale you tell, Horatio. It doth turn mine ears into a very merry bear bodkin.
'Tis my honored lord, we need to write it down in our duty to let you know of it.
Well, thank you very much.
He wore his beaver up.
He wore his beaver up. His beaver up. And does he usually wear it down?
A countenance more in sorrow than in anger.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. My father was a king of much renown, a favorite in all of London town, and in Denmark. I warrant it will also.
Our duty, your honor.
Well, where are you going? Don't go.
Alas, how is with you that you do bring your eye on vacancy, and with the incorporeal air do hold discourse forth at your eye, your spirits wisely peep, and as the sleeping soldiers in alarm, your bedded hair like lightning excrement starts up and stands on end, O gentle son. Upon thy heated flame of lightest temper, sprinkle cool patience. Whereon do you look?
Oh, good to see you too. Whose yacht do you think that is?
Be no more. Thou hast my eyes into my very soul, and there see such splashing green spots as will not be their too.
I haven't seen Victor. There was someone here who I thought might have been him, but it wasn't.
Speak to me no more. These words like daggers in my ears. No more, sweet Everett.
Very well. What do you want to talk about?
No more. Majesty and wind will both contend. Which is heavier? In this lawless fit, behind the rays here something stare, whips out his rapier and cries, a rat, a rat! And with this brainiest apprehension kills the unseen good old man.
Don't go! Maybe someone else will come out in a minute. Oh dear. So, be or not to be, that's the question. Oh, maid! Wine? Wine? Whether 'tis nowhere in the mind's eye to kill oneself or not killing oneself, to sleep a great deal. Such stuff as dreams are made of, and our lives are rounded by a little sleep. Thrift, Horatio. I have always depended on the kindness of strangers. There is a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. Ow, damn spot. Extraordinary how potent sheet music can be. I come to wive it wealthily in Padua, wealthily then happily in Padua. Brush up your Shakespeare, start quoting him now. Whose yacht do you think that is? How is China? Very large China. How is Japan? Very small Japan. I pledge allegiance to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Wine. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am heartily sorry for having offended you. I detest all my sins, because I fear the loss of heaven and the pains of hell. But most of all, because I've offended thee, O God, who art all good and deserving of all my love. And I resolve to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. Amen. That's an act of contrition that Catholic school children say in their confessions in order to be forgiven their sins. Catholic adults say it too. I imagine. I don't really know any Catholic adults. Wine. When you call for a wine, the stage manager normally gives you your next wine to refresh your memory. Wine. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as a gentle rain on the place below, as we shuffled off this mortal coil. Alas, poor York, I knew him well. Get thee to a nunnery. Wine. Nunnery. As a child, I was taught by nuns, and in high school, I was taught by Benedict priests. I really rather liked the nuns. They were sort of warm, though they were fairly crazy too. Fine. I like the priest also. The school's on the grounds of a monastery, so my junior and senior years I spent a few weekends joining in on the daily routine of the monastery. Prayers and breakfast, prayers and lunch, prayers and dinner, prayers and sleep. I found the predictability quite attractive, and the food was good too. I was going to join the monastery after high school, but then they said I was too young and should wait, so I stopped believing in all those things. So I never did join the monastery. I became an accountant. I studied logarithms and cosine and tangent and line. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be Hamlet or Private Lives or something. I keep rattling yarn like a maniac. I just don't recall attending a single rehearsal. Can't imagine what I was doing. And also you came expecting to see Edwin Booth and you got me? I truly am very embarrassed. I'm sorry. Fine. I have always depended on the kindness of strangers. Stella! It's a far, far better thing I do than I've ever done before. It's a far, far better place I go than I've ever gone before. A, B, C, Oh, good, you must be Ophelia. Get thee to an underneath. Get in? Okay. Sounds like one of those modern hymns.
Pause. Wrinkles nose. Nothing to be done.
You're not Ophelia, are you?
We'll just wait. Pause. Either he'll come, pause, or he won't.
That's a reasonable attitude. Are we on a guest waiting for Godot?
No, Willie, he came already and was an awful bore. Yesterday he came, garlic on his breath, telling a lot of unpleasant jokes about Jews and Pollocks and Stewardesses. It was just dreadful. Pause, rolls her eyes upward.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Pause. Then who are we waiting for?
We're waiting for Lefty.
Ah, and is he a political organizer or something, I seem to recall?
Yes, dear, he is a political organizer. He's always come around saying, get involved, help your behinds organize, fight the system, do this, do that. He's exhausting. He's worse than Jane Fonda. And he has his breath, just like a doe. I hope neither one of them ever comes here again. Blinks left eye, blinks right eye, closed eyes, closed them.
So, we're really not waiting for anyone, are we?
No, it's just another happy day. Pause, smile, takes it from head.
Do you smell something?
It's not your line. Willie doesn't have that many lines. Oh, Willie, how talkative you are this morning.
There seems to be some sort of muck at the bottom of my garbage can.
Mustn't complain, Willie. There's muck at the bottom of everyone's garbage can. Let me count your blessings, Willie. I do. 1, 2, 3. Are you counting?
I guess so.
I'm up to 3. 3 is my eyesight. Oh my God! I've gone blind and I can't see. Oh dear! Oh my! Oh, it's not so bad, really. I only use my eyes occasionally when I wanted to see something. No more.
I have no idea what this place is.
Let me hear you count your blessings, Willie.
All right. 1, 2, 3. That's my eyesight. 4. That's my hearing. 5. That's my master charge. 6. That's my
Did you say God, Willie?
no.
Why did you leave the monastery? Was it the same reason I left the opera?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Oh, Willie, listen, a voice. There is a God.
At this evening's performance, the role of Sir Thomas More, the man for all seasons, normally played by Edwin Booth, will be played by George Spelvin. The role of Lady Alice, normally played by Sarah Bernhardt, will be played by Sarah Siddons. The role of Lady Margaret, normally played by Eleonora Deuce, will be read by the stage manager. And at this evening's performance, the executioner will play himself.
What did he say?
The executioner will play himself.
What does he mean the executioner will play himself?
Oh, Father, why have they locked you up in this dreadful dungeon? It's more than I can bear.
Brought you a custard, Thomas.
Mother's brought you a custard, Father.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, Father, if you don't give in to King Henry, they're going to cut your head off.
Aren't you going to eat the custard I brought you, Thomas?
No, thank you. I'm not hungry.
He's over here, and he'll never give in to the king.
No, I never said any of that. Quick, is this about Anne Boleyn and everything?
Yes, and you won't give in because you believe in the Catholic Church, the infallibility of the Pope, and the everlasting life of the soul.
I never said I believe in any of that. Oh, sir, there's been an error. I think it's fine that the king marries Anne Boleyn. I just want to wake up.
Oh, don't deny God, Father, just to spare us our feelings. Mother and I are willing to have you dead for this question, Principal.
First batch of custard didn't come out that well. This is second batch. It has a piece of hair in it, I think.
Oh, won't you shut up about your custard already? Listen, I don't think the Pope is infallible at all. I think he's a normal man with normal capabilities who wears golden slippers. I was gonna join the monastery once, but then I didn't.
Oh, Willie, I was having such a pleasant dream. Go ahead and let him cut off your head. It'll be a nice change of pace.
That blade looks very real to me. I wanna wake up now or change blades. Whose yacht do you think that is? No, thank you. A horse, my kingdom for a horse.
Sir Thomas More, you have been found guilty of the charge of high treason. The sentence of the court is you've been taken to the Tower of London. This is the place of execution. There your head shall be stricken from your body. May God have mercy upon your soul.
All this talk about God. All right, I'm sorry I didn't join the monastery. Maybe I should have. And I'm sorry I giggled during mass in 3rd grade. I see no reason to be killed for it.
Nothing to be done. That's what I find so wonderful.
No!
Do I understand you right? You wish to reverse your previous stand on King and Anne's marriage, deny the Bishop of Rome?
Yes, God, yes. I can care less. I'd have married 8 wives.
That's a terrible legacy of cowardice for Sir Thomas More to leave behind.
I don't care.
Well, I'm going to ignore what you just said. Cut your head off anyway. The church needs its saints, and the school children have got to have their heroes to look up to. Don't you all agree?
I agree. I know I need someone to look up to. Pause, smile, fix her nose.
Yes, I can feel myself waking up now. The covers have fallen off the bed and I'm cold. I'm gonna reach down and pull them up again.
Sir Thomas, prepare to meet your death.
Be quiet, I'm about to wake up.
Sir Thomas, prepare to meet your death.
I'm awake. No, I'm not.
He doesn't know his lines.
Sir Thomas, prepare to meet your death.
Line.
Turn to the executioner and say, friend, be not afraid of your office, you send me to God.
I don't like that one.
That's the line in the script, George. Just say it.
I don't want to.
Say it. Say it, Willie. It'll mean a lot to me and generations of school children to come.
Oh, can we speak the speech? I pray you trip me on the tongue.
Say it.
Friend, be not afraid of your office. Extraordinary how potent sheet music can be.
That's not the line in the script, George.
Women should be struck regularly like gongs.
Say the line right, George.
They say you can never dream your own death. So I imagine when he brings the blade down, I'll wake up. So maybe I should just get it over with.
Say the proper line, George.
Friend, be not afraid of your office.
Goodbye, Willie.
Goodbye, Hamlet.
Goodbye, George.
Goodbye, Sir Thomas.
You send me to God.
Behold, the head of Sir Thomas More.
Oh,